How's it going, everyone? For 4 videos, I've been talking about 19 voice actors who have provided voices for English-dubbed anime, mostly for Funimation, but it can also be Tooname or Viz Media as Marvel characters. Some like Yuri Lowenthal and Laura Bailey have, while Todd Haberkorn and Jeremy Lee could have potential. If you're a fan of Marvel comics and English-dubbed anime, I think you might like this video. One of my viewers, Zekrol, had a suggestion of Natalie Rial as Felicia Hardy, alias the Black Cat, daughter of Walter Hardy, who was once a cat burglar himself. After being assaulted by her boyfriend Ryan, she trained in martial arts and acrobats in the hopes of getting revenge on him. Unfortunately, he was already killed by a drunk driver, so she ended up following her father's footsteps. In various adaptations, she's depicted as an enemy, ally, or another romantic interest of Spider-Man, depending on the story. Anyway, Zekrol's idea came from Nanuza Nanakusa from Call of the Night.
Oh, you're buying booze? How nice. Hold on. How old are you? You sure don't look like you're over 20 years old.
Hey, you! Did you drink a lot?
Oh yeah, so much booze. So much. So much!
Yeah! Okay, later then! Make sure you get home and sleep it off.
This is nighttime. The time of freedom. You'll never really be satisfied if you don't release your inhibitions. Sweet boy. I can't wait any longer. Well then, it's feeding time. What's with this kid? He tastes so good!
Then comes gossip, and then who all is hooking up, and who's making out? Why do you look freaked out?
Well then, why do you look so embarrassed?
Shut up! Come now, boy.
Why are you acting like it's time to sleep?
I was flying around looking for people all night, so I'm exhausted.
Hey, what are you waiting for? Come join me already.
While she's actually a vampire, her laid-back and confident personality is much like that of Black Cat. Another viewer called The Pro Wrestling Guy suggested Justin Briner as Harry Osborn. There are 2 characters he could resemble depending on the subject. Ryota Midora from Danganronpa 3 and Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. I can take a couple guesses why. At first, Harry was a nice guy and offered to share his apartment with Peter Parker without paying rent. Since Izuku gets along with a lot of people, it sounds like Briner can pull off one side of Harry that way. For his manipulative side, this started with Mary Jane Watson breaking up with him to hit on Peter, and Harry started to envy him. He was also taking pills called LSD, a drug that may cause panic attacks and extreme anxiety. In Amazing Spider-Man number 97, when Peter asks how much pills he took, he responds, "What's the difference? Who cares?" which implies he's not doing well. Later in one of the following issues, number 122, Peter briefly visits him before he goes to find Green Goblin, and Harry starts to lose control. In 123, there's a silhouette figure holding Norman's suit, and number 136 reveals it to be Harry becoming the next Goblin. For Ryota, while he hasn't taken drugs, as far as I know, he overworks himself into finishing his animated projects to the point where he becomes very fatigued. He also gets offended when someone like Junko Inashima mocks him for his passion.
Wow, if I were a gigantic weeb, I'd probably be impressed by you.
You think anime's just for nerds?
Well, duh.
Anime is an important part of our culture!
Aw, look at him tremble. He's gonna burst a blood vessel because I dissed his waifus.
Once my project is done, you won't get to laugh like that!
Between all that, he constantly suffers through panic attacks. If I'm on the right track of what Pro Wrestling Guy was thinking about, I can understand what he means.
Thanks for coming today. I loved it. One more thing. Got a surprise for you.
A candy apple? From where? I couldn't find any.
Yeah, I didn't see that anyone was going to be selling them, so I bought ingredients when I went out this morning. It was easier to make than I thought it'd be. The only thing I couldn't get at the store was food coloring, but Sato had plenty.
It's the best thing ever.
I'll make them again. So you have something to look forward to.
I will.
But thanks to escorts from Pro Heroes, we were able to spend the night celebrating with the people we cared about. Thanks to Uraraka and Shinso, it turned out fine, but that dark energy was scary. Remember that girl I told you about? Eri, the one we rescued?
I do.
Well, look here. She wrote me the nicest letter, but she did her best writing this for me. I think it's incredible. Oh, come on! The Koike family downstairs will think there's a leak! Don't you dare stop. The world needs this. Every frame needs to inspire hope. Failure comes at too high a price. This show needs to offer its viewers a chance at redemption. When did I eat something last? What are you doing to my precious collection?
Lost weight.
I didn't do anything. You've got to believe me. I was just making anime. Please, I didn't know. I don't want to hurt people.
There's our mini Miyazaki.
I haven't done anything. What are you gonna do? What plan is that?
Just think of it. Our little collaboration will change the very wiring of their brains. Anything ever!
I was gonna use all those techniques to bring about a better world. Using them for the sake of despair. It's terrible. My life was in danger. I was being held hostage. I really thought I was helping people.
Gone! I'm so sorry! Are you alright? Mitarai? Have you lost weight?
Help me, please! You've got to save her! They're gonna kill Nanami! And show you except I can't do anything! I'm just a stupid animator. Only thing I'm good at is drawing
There
stuff.
now. Like I want to see some of your work.
You mean my anime?
Yes. Now tell me where to go.
However, I also considered Blake Shepard for the role. He has played a decent amount of nice, good-hearted characters, but he's also good at pulling cold attitudes and aggression, like Luke from The Sacred Blacksmith and Ryunosuke from The Pet Girl of Sakurasu.
Hey, ma'am. We're supposed to be undercover here, so maybe we should be keeping a lower profile.
Nonsense.
Yes, pleased to meet you. We're from the Army's Intelligence Division, State Section 3. Are you alright, Samiri?
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is messed up! We can't let him lock us up in solitary confinement!
That's right. I had this. No, I won't. Kanade. You'll disappear.
Even Luke's katana
It's enough, Lisa. Think you've done enough damage for today.
Luke?
Are you done now?
No, you got it all wrong! Luke is the biggest jerk I've ever met! I'd never be interested in him!
The feeling's mutual.
Did you get everything off your chest, freeloader? If you're done, then move it. You're just in the way. Thanks to you, we've lost precious work time. I happen to trust computers more than any friend I might have, and I am objectively aware that I am totally a recluse. If that was meant as an insult, your mind is further gone than I can possibly fathom.
Don't you mock me!
I am not mocking you. I just think you're a coward is all. Smiling those stupid fake smiles. Imagine how we must feel having to look at your depressing face all the time.
Though it's more like just shoving himself away from other people, instead of a type of trauma from bad experiences. For the Green Goblin, or Hobgoblin, like in the Ultimate Comics, I thought he might sound like Agito from Air Gear.
blood is on fire! My heart's pounding so fast, it's about to burst out of my chest! You're nothing to me! I turn gravity upside down and tear through my enemies from the inside out! This is my road, the Fae! Crap! My eye patch shifted when that prick hit me from behind! Damn it! I can't let Akito take over now!
Or like the Ultimate TV show, with some editing, he might sound like Venom.
I feel like my blood is on fire! My heart's pounding so fast, it's about to burst out of my chest! You're nothing to me! I turn gravity upside down and tear through my enemies from the inside out! This is my road, the Fae! Crap! My eye patch shifted when that prick hit me from behind! Damn it! I can't let Akito take over now! What are you after? Tell me! Answer the question. Look out!
Otherwise, I'd like to hear your thoughts on who Shepard could voice. So, Lydia Mackey. The last time I talked about her was a possibility of her playing Silver Sable. See my third video to look more into it. Another option I have is S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Sharon Carter. I mostly know her from the video game Ultimate Spider-Man. In this universe, her job is to arrest illegal genetic mutations.
I want a genetic suppressor collar on Osborn 3 minutes ago. Get this area sealed off inside of 10 seconds or I'll fire the first son of a...
You with Fury?
Good job here. Could you have made a bigger mess?
No. And believe me, I tried.
You've got some mouth on you.
Wow. You'd think you'd be a teeny bit nicer considering I just did your job for you.
The character Shion Kuranamori from Psycho Pass is the reason why I see Mackey as her.
I've been assigned to the CID as of just yesterday, ma'am. Inspector Akane Tsunemori.
Oh, so you're the newbie that shot down Shinya with the paralyzer last night. Well, you're a lot cuter than I expected you to be. And ballsy. Look at you being a little cutie with big balls. Can you believe the government's got me delegating employee healthcare out of the analysis lab just because I've got a physician's license? I mean, yeah, sure, I'm also a latent criminal. But it's not like that gives them the right to treat me like a freaking slave while I'm down here. I don't know where you were aiming, but you managed to land a direct hit right on his spinal cord. So he's still got a little more healing to do. Not exactly up to walking and talking yet. He's not up for having any fun in bed either. I suppose it'd be okay to peek in on him, though. He won't know you're there, of course. It's up to you.
No, that's alright. I don't want to risk waking him.
He should be back to normal tomorrow. He just needs a full day of rest. Check back in the morning and you can talk to him.
Okay.
The only way to save the world from this nightmare is to end his life before it's too late. If we were to kill the rogue that lives in our time, then his future self would cease to exist. We cannot harm the present-day rogue. I won't touch him.
Although Kuranamori is a physician analyst, the two are at least focused on their jobs. But now that I think about it a bit more, another character who may actually be in a similar position to Carter's is Ultir Milkovich. This is because she dedicates herself to stopping dark guilds as a member of Crime Sorcière. An artist called Duck Lord Ethan created a marvelized universe of My Hero Academia called My Marvel Academia. A lot of the characters he drew bear some resemblance to the ones from the former. For example, Peter Parker looks like Izuku Midoriya, Wanda Maximoff looks like Ochaku Uraraka, and Flash Thompson looks like Katsuki Bakugo. Because they both envy and bully the heroes, it could be possible that Clifford Chapin could play him in a Spider-Man animated show.
And be the richest hero of all time!
People all across the world will know who I am! And it all starts with you, a-ha! You'd never be able to hang with the best of the best! You'd die in the exams! Idiots! If we get caught, there's no way UA would let me in! Huh? Got that? I was fine by myself! You're just a quirkless failure who won't even cut it as a rent-a-cop! You didn't help me! You did nothing! Don't forget it! I don't owe you anything! What did you do to pass the exam? You must have cheated somehow, right? I'm supposed to be the first and only student from this crappy school to get into UA, but you had to go and screw that all up! I warned you not to apply! Huh? Of course he is! He's a quirkless loser! Hey! Deku, you bastard! Tell me how you did that or you're dead! Fight training! Hey, I'm gonna roast that damn nerd today! You were playing me this entire time, you bastard! Die! Stupid weakling mouth germs! If I stand a pro, they're just weak! King Explosion Murder. Huh? What do you mean? You shut up, weird hair! Lord Explosion Murder! What did you say? You really think I would lose? You'll eat those words when I'm the new #1 hero! You dumb kids will never laugh at me again if you know what's good for you! What did you call me? Shut up! You need to learn how to control your quirk! You got it? Weren't you watching? You were supposed to be our eyes! One of you killed this stupid villain! Just come out and tell us or else! What? The stolen jewelry, you moron! Plus they're just bad guys!
The only difference is, Bakugo is more ruthless and aggressive than Flash. Perhaps Chapin would have to sound more mockingly. Recently, I saw Miss Marvel and the Marvels. They reminded me of her from LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, meaning that she's a big fan of Spider-Man, White Tiger, and many other heroes, and she gets excited when she meets them.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, at your service.
No way. We get Spider-Man in our team?
This is so cool.
Ugh, we could have done this without him.
Hey, easy, White Tiger. I want my brand new threads and everything. Who are these guys, anyhow?
Escapees from the raft. Which means there are probably a few supervillains up ahead, too.
The Tremendous Trio versus the Bridge of Anarchy. This would make an awesome fanfiction.
Let's focus on saving civilians first. Team names come later.
A similar character voiced by Luci Christian is Ochako Uraraka from My Hero Academia. Aside from her crush on Izuku, she's genuinely a nice girl, cares about her friends, she gets really excited when she sees them, teams up with them, and is very determined to accomplish her goals.
Are you okay? I stopped you with my quirk. I'm sorry I didn't ask first. But I figured you wouldn't mind me catching you. Isn't this all, like, way nerve-wracking? Well, guess I'll see you inside. Bye.
Do you have a sec? Sorry to interrupt. You know that boy with the really messy hair and all the freckles? It's hard to describe his face. He's kind of plain-looking. Doesn't really stand out or anything, you know? I heard him say something about wanting to get just 1 point in, which just seems crazy. How could someone who took down that huge villain all by himself not have any points in? He would have had a better score if he hadn't stopped to help me. He saved me. I have to make it up to him.
Hey, I recognize that messed up hair. Falling Boy!
Oh my gosh, it's that nice girl who talked to me. She looks good in that uniform.
That punch was amazing!
Oh, hey, hi. Oh my gosh, so I should probably be thanking you for going in and talking.
What do you think we're doing today besides orientation? I wonder what our teachers are like. I can't wait to meet everybody. Nice! He's finally showing us his true power!
But his finger appears to be broken now.
Hey! Wait up, you two! Are you going to the station? I'll join you guys! I'm Ochako Uraraka. Let's see, you are Tenya Ida, and your name is Deku, right? Midoriya?
Deku?
Yeah, isn't that what Bakugo called you? During the fitness test, he said...
Like?
Oh, I didn't realize that, I'm sorry. But you know what? I like Deku. It could make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kinda cute.
Deku it is!
Wow, what are the chances? We're a team! You think they expect expect us to memorize this building's floor plan? It's so big. You know, All Might's just as cool in person as he is on television. I'm glad he's not threatening us with some kind of punishment like Mr. Aizawa. We can relax. Ah, you're sweating through your costume! Oh, right. Bakugo. He's the one who's always making fun of you. This rice is delicious. Sure you are.
You'll be great.
Didn't you want to be rep really badly? I mean, you do look the part, because of the glasses.
Agency? Hold on, what does your family do?
Oh, it's nothing.
You know, I've been wondering something about you. Admit it, Ida. You're filthy rich! Buzz in my chest. What am I doing? I've gotta push these feelings down. Deku is giving his all to reach his goal. No room for anything else. I don't want to change that. I'll put these feelings away. I'll focus on working just as hard as he does. And reach my dream!
Lastly, Zekril had another suggestion of Josh Petersdorf as Jonah Jameson. This came from director Tone from Agretsuko, because he's loud and he has similar aggression.
I'm a part of something, and we're chasing our dream together.
Guess what? Got some news for you. We're all chasing a dream, and if yours includes getting a paycheck, you better get your act together, Calendar. What is your job again?
My job is doing accounting for the Kyoriamon Trading Company.
Yeah, can't do that if you're snoring at your desk. Chasing a dream. Shut the hell up already! We have neighbors, you know? Put a sock in it.
Come on, Daddy. We were just having a Death Voice showdown. Don't be a square.
Death Voice? The hell is that?
Wait, for real?
You're old.
It's the death metal thing they do. Here, Daddy, check it out. We think it's totally bitchin'.
There's something to be said for wiping the slate clean. I love these little bastards. These days, you kids do all your accounting in some fancy-pants computer program. I've never been a fan of all that high-tech crap myself. Why bother when you can use an abacus? Right now, I'm adding up how much money this company has invested in your education.
On the other hand, I also think it would be cool if existing voice actors who have played Marvel characters in the past could return for this anime-influenced Marvel universe. Like J.K. Simmons as another option for Jameson, Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, Mark Hamill as the Hobgoblin, and Stephen Blum as Wolverine, even though I nominated David Wald as him in a previous video. Or if you read the Clone Saga from Ultimate Spider-Man, imagine an adaptation of that. Maybe previous Spider-Man voice actors could play Tarantula, Kane, and Scorpion, which include Sean Chiplock, Robbie Daymond, Josh Keaton, or Ben Diskin. Or do you have any suggestions of your own? Someone from the Avengers, the X-Men, or the Brotherhood of Mutants? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll probably talk about it in a future video. Hope you had a good holidays and New Year's.